fighting robot, Mega Man.
Hey guys, Jonathan here with the Blue Wizard Project, just coming at you with the next part of my playthrough of Mega Man and Bass. As you can see, I'm starting off exactly where I left off last time, and going into the last fight here. So, hey, congratulations on making it this far. It would appear that I've underestimated you. Now, I've gone through this part like a million times, so you're going to see the text is going to kind of fly by. I apologize, I didn't think that through while I was playing the game. I was just getting frustrated, so I'll summarize it, or you can pause and read. But your battle ends here. Consider an honor to be destroyed at the hand of the king himself. This fight, he's got this shield. If you shoot the shield, he's able to launch your energy back at you. This is his attack where he reminds you of a much better game than the one that you're playing. He doesn't really have that many attacks, so he does like this charge beam if you hit his shield. He does this X move. He does this jump move, and then he'll just stand there basically waiting for you to shoot him. Just barely made that slide there. The jumps on these, you have to be fairly precise. Then in comes Proto Man. No, you're gonna face me first. This is when Proto Man does a really stupid thing. Sorry, save state there. I don't remember why I saved in the middle of the dialogue there. He gets shot one time. He's like, no, there's no way but to use this giant arm blow myself up technique. Get back, I'm gonna channel all my energy into one blast. No, Proto Man, you're gonna overheat and explode. I've got a score to settle with this guy. It's time to end this. Oh, what an interesting a waste of effort, though. Big Bang Strike. How did this not kill Mega Man? It can't be. Proto Man, are you alright? Proto Man, come on, let's get out of here. Grab onto me. You idiot, are you gonna waste it? Chance I gave you? Fight, damn it. Alright, enough of this mushy stuff from you two. Now he's got an axe. Now here, fortunately, they give him a health bar. Switched over to this thing here so that I could use my attacks more. And through trial and error, found out that this move hurts him more and kind of leaves you largely invulnerable if you time it just right. Which I feel like they kind of could have just cut this fight down a bit. Maybe they're doing it so that in theory you'd run out of energy. But I feel like it's unnecessary that I had to hit this guy like 7 or 8 times for it to do this. But yeah, cast lightning on him over and over. After this I'm going to go straight into the end bad guys, like the boss rush mode, but I'll talk a little bit more about that later. I lose! Why do you go so far as to fight for such lowly beings like the humans? We mechanoids are better. We robots are more advanced than the humans. No, King, you're wrong. Neither is better or more advanced. I mean, you don't die unless you're killed. You don't age. Go ahead, finish me off. But first, I suppose we'd better get him out of here. You should still be able to save him. Yeah, robots are more advanced. Sorry. Don't worry. I teleported him to a safe place outside. I don't want to see of my subjects broken. Of my subjects. King, come with me. Get out of here. Dr. Wright should be able to fix you up. Again, don't know if this is the original translation from the fan or from Capcom, so that won't work. My body is made so that if anyone other than Wily tries to... Wily? What is this massive plot twist? Dr. Wily was the one that built you? No, I've never played a Mega Man game where the bad guy was really Wily all along. What's the matter with you? Have your logic chips been fried? You're facing an enemy. I like that Wily stands like this. Like, ah. Oh, I just don't get it. Why must robots fight amongst themselves for the sake of humans? I guess I have no choice. I'll raise your combat level. What would that wouldn't fix the problem. You're just making him stronger, but he'd still have the doubts about why he's fighting. Then he uses the shake weight, changes his paint color, and then he gets an axe and jumps through the wall, I guess. Pretty dumb. There's a little bit of stage there, but again, it's super boring. I need to cut this video down. It's already pushing 20 minutes, so yeah, just goes into this fight. I think I died like 2 or 3 times at this part, which is annoying because you have to go back and redo the other fight if you lose all your lives, which I did. Fortunately, you can shoot these bullets. I think I used the green one, yeah. Again, this green move is like your savior here, because if you don't hit that middle chest part, he'll just keep shooting this like big laser at you, I believe it was, that like kind of wrecks you. That's mostly what ended up killing me in this fight. The other thing that's annoying is like towards this part of the game I got a bit better at timing that jump, but the window you have for jumping on that moving platform is really slim. But anyway, yeah, so this is the thing about this game, right? Like this is, what, the 9th Mega Man game, not counting the X series, not counting the Game Boy series at this point. And literally all of them have the plot that either Dr. Wily is in charge or like someone else is in charge, but Wily's calling the shots, whether it's Cossack, who he like kidnaps his daughter and makes him do this shit, or whether it's King, who he builds and has in control, or in Mega Man 5 on the Game Boy where it's was it Sun that was the guy that was in charge of the planet dudes, and in the end Wily built him too. It wasn't even an alien in the end, or so many stupid things like that. It's like you made 9 games and no one could think of a better way to tie Wily to it, or to make someone else I get that Wily's the rival, I get that he's the whole point of this game is to fight Wily, but like it's not a plot twist if you use it every single game. Like, yeah, so as you can see, this fight goes on entirely too long. And see right there, like I'm jumping and just barely missing the platform. But this fight goes on entirely too long. Very annoying. It's like takes so long that I have to conserve that green move for just when he's using that thing. The other thing is like your charge attack sometimes works against those things, the bullets, but sometimes it doesn't. And I was probably getting super pissed off at this part, just missing my jump so many times, just missing the attack so many times. Oh, just right over his head. It's like such a small gap that you have to be able to aim at. Yeah. Oh, come on! I'm getting pissed off at myself. I'm not even playing it right now. But yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the jump has to be so precise, because again, this platform is meant for Bass, not for Mega Man. So, Bass, who can double jump, Mega Man cannot. There it goes. Oh, get away from here quickly. This place is going to explode at any second. King, come with me. Don't worry, I'll make it out of here. You first, though. I guess I hit him so hard he stopped being purple. Heh, he's gone. Unfortunately, however, I'm not equipped with any warp devices. Except the one that I just used on Proto Man. Don't let more robots like me be made. He literally just warped Proto Man out. How does he not have a device for warping things? He literally just did that, unless that's only in that one chamber. Okay, here's another huge departure from the regular Mega Man series, is that instead of one big room where you fight the bosses, you do boss fight, small stage, generally boring stage, boss fight. Not always guaranteed a healing item in between, and the bosses are, as far as I know, there's no checkpoint in between them. I don't believe I actually died in the middle of any of these. But some of the middle stages were harder than others. There's another part, if I'm not mistaken, where you have to jump on the ice and jump off of it. That was kind of annoying. This guy actually wasn't nearly as hard the second time through. Mostly because the first time I couldn't really destroy this dude that he throws up above him. because I couldn't charge my weapon fast enough. But now that I have the like piece that lets me charge faster, this guy becomes significantly easier. And this guy's actually, like, later on, you guys will see I made a couple videos with base. This guy is a joke with base, because base can shoot diagonally up. So, like, those cloud dudes don't even mean anything to him, so. Like I said, I cut out those boring parts just so you can see me go through the bosses. That's really the meat and potatoes of this, I guess, so. Yeah. There we have, I can't even remember the names of these guys. Cosmo Man or whatever his name is. Again, weak to the cards. So if I use it, he'll do this like sweat animation. That sweat animation kind of reminds me of Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine for some reason, like the robots in that game. But yeah, as you can see, I'm doing much better against this guy than I was the first time as well. At least so far. He also does a move here where he copies himself, which I guess is where his power comes from, but I don't remember if he did that move the first time I fought him. I think I killed him before that ended up happening. What I don't get in the Mega Man games is like, alright, so I kill these guys, they explode. Are there just two of them? Or does he just build two of every boss? If that's the case, why does he make you just fight both of them at the same time all the time? And with Gemini Man, does that mean he built 4 of them? Who knows? Also, like, oh, it's Wily, he's back. Mega Man didn't question where these other robots came from? Like, they don't seem to serve any other purpose except destroying stuff. Here, I think I'm trying to remember what worked against this guy, or what I wanted to do against this guy. Like I said, this dude was literally the worst boss in this game of the Robot Masters. So annoying, so cheap that he could heal himself, so cheap before that how much you needed the green attack move to draw fire off of you. I could never figure out how to get past that second one. You're supposed to shoot it and then slide. Yeah, like I always get hit in between that second and third one. So here's the cheap part where he heals himself. And again, like, I'm lucky because in these playthroughs he isn't doing it, but in a lot of the playthroughs he would just heal himself back to back, and there's really nothing you can do about it, which is very frustrating. So in this case I let it go because the green things are magneted to the green one, even if it's not necessarily hitting him, which is fine. I was super worried he was going to jump up and heal himself there. So that guy's out of the way. I actually think I beat him on my first or second try. Here I should have healed myself. You'll see that I often have high health. It's because you can stand outside the door and heal yourself. I think maybe there was a bad guy outside the door to this one, which is why I didn't do it. Because I have a move, that device that lets you heal if you're standing still. This guy actually did a decent amount of damage to me, mostly because I just keep standing in his attacks for whatever reason. I'm not quite sure why I did that. Kind of risky, but yeah, Pirate Man's not too hard with the right move, and again, being able to limit how much energy it's taking. So here, yeah, just healed myself going into this next fight against Burner Man. This guy is kind of annoying to fight, mostly because of him going off the screen and you not being able to see what's going on. That's cheap too. Like, that should push him still, right? But sadly does not. Definitely getting hit there. Yeah. I think they should have made that, like, flame thing come from his head. I wonder if it was too hard for them to animate that. He's dead. Going on to the next one. Here we have Magic Man, I believe. Yes, Magic Man. And this guy, as I said last time, if you can time it right, it's kind of a pushover. You just slice him. I don't remember him doing that one last time. Maybe I killed him before he was able to. Yeah, you have to like time it just right or he's gonna hit you with that card. I got hit a few more times than I probably should have on that fight, but going on to the next one. I believe in that room before then I grinded a bit. There were like those worm things falling from the sky, and I may have picked up an extra band or two. It's probably getting towards the end of mine. Sorry, excuse me for that yawn. Yeah, this guy, not too bad. You just throw the mine on him. Like I said last time, the one thing I do really appreciate about this fight is that they telegraph his moves. You can see kind of the little bits of rock up there at the top that tell you where he's going to come down. So like if you do get hit, it feels more like your fault than the game just being cheap. So that's always nice. Mega Man is not always so generous. I heard today that the Mega Man cartoon that's supposed to be coming out soon is unfortunately not supposed to be that good, so I was kind of hoping we could watch that a bit on the channel if it comes out before the end of the year, which I don't know if it will, but we'll see. Okay, Tengu Man. Yeah, again, like I said in the other video, this is one of the guys that was recycled from Mega Man 8. I didn't realize that this game chronologically comes out after Mega Man 8. For some reason I thought it went 7, 8, this one, and then 9 and 10. So yeah, I apologize about that, of airing them out. I didn't realize that until after I'd already put up the first video of this one. I was talking to Ian while we were filming for River City Ransom Underground, and we looked it up and found that out. So, alright, going into the last boss area here. Actually, this one was super easy. First try, I ended up taking out. I think what you guys are watching here now is only my second attempt at fighting this guy. Like, he is pretty damn easy as far as Dr. Wily fights go, which really surprised me considering how cheap so much of the rest of this game was. Like, his attacks don't do that much damage. Again, I have the thing on that makes my damage reduced, but still. And then this is just kind of a rehash of the Mega Man 7 boss fight, but it doesn't have the like fire and ice and stuff that just wrecked me last time. So I was fortunately able to beat him. Like I said, probably on my second, maybe third try. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the original video. But this Wily didn't put up much of a fight. Not the easiest Wily fight. You can see he's still doing a decent amount of damage to me. It's still pretty hard to dodge some of these attacks, but not the hardest one by a long shot. So cutting it pretty close here. But I hung on to, yeah, that thing that I equipped just makes it so that items heal me a bit more than normal. So that, like, you can see that one healing item gave me more than half of my health back, so pretty useful one to have. Yeah, so doing decently well. Yeah, pretty easy stuff, you can see. Not too hard. Again, Mega Man, shoot him in the head. He's right there. At the end of Mega Man 7, Mega Man got all dark and was like, I'm going to straight up murder you, but I guess he's grown since then. Welcome back, Mega Man. Tweet, tweet. Was that necessary to write down? Woof. Also, was that necessary? That's Mega Man for you. Dr. Light, well done, Mega Man. Sorry, I read that like Dr. Light was in the dialogue. What's the matter? You look down. If only I had fought better. I might have been able to save King. How does he know King is dead? What? Is that what you're worried about? Roll has something that might make you feel better. Like, as far as Mega Man knew, he got out of there. It's a letter for you. Who sent it? Roll has enormous fingers. Take a look at that mark. You recognize it, no? Also, why do games mix up Dr. Light and Dr. Right so much, regardless of whether it's a fan translation or not? To Mega Man. I learned fighting you that I was wrong. I intend to atone for my crimes towards the humans I terrorized for so long. Until trust in robot kind is restored, I vow to work to help humanity. Do you think they would still just arrest him? Because, like, he probably murdered people. We'll be his friends, not his enemies. As far as I remember, this is the only time we ever see King. Also, he killed people. You don't just get to be like, well, I'm good now. I'm good now, so I'm gonna redeem myself, so I'm above the law. I only found 14 of those CDs. I don't really know what happens if you get all of them. I'm assuming they're just for sound tests. I didn't look into that. Maybe I'll look into that before I post the next video. Anyway, that was Mega Man and Bass for you guys. Like I said, I'm not going to play through the whole game as Bass just because, like, I don't have time and this game is not good. But I will put as much of it up as possible. So I have that for you guys. I think I have 2 videos worth. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for following along as I went through this terrible game. The last main series Mega Man game for a while. Mega Man 9 didn't come out for years after this. So this was, for Japanese audiences, it, aside from the X series, for a while. So yeah, thanks again for following along. Please remember to like and subscribe. Please remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitch. We'll have all of that stuff linked down below. Please remember to donate if you can. Be sure to spread the word of the Blue Wizard Project and what we're doing to help out the people of Central Ohio through the Mid-Ohio Food Bank. Oh, excuse me, voice cracked there. But thank you guys so much. This has been Jonathan for the Blue Wizard Project. Catch you guys next time. Peace.
Super fighting robot.